I had to confront my own fears and weaknesses, or I could never have defeated you. It's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game.
Alright, welcome back to More Force, showing you how to react with more force, react with more force. So we are still reacting to the King Richez podcast. The original video will be in the description. This is part 3. Violent Boy, aka 6, has joined us. Welcome here. Thank you for the likes again. And we're going to continue on where we left off before. I was pointing out the hypocrisy that they just demonstrated here. And I think Richez might call him out on it. He usually does. He might just let it slide and let his chat call him out on it, because his chat can go complete savage. But we're going to go ahead and press play.
I wanted to know who them is in your statement. What are you talking about? And then you brought it to me personally. Oh, there's more people than you. It wasn't about me.
So, I think what she's trying to say is each individual has their own opinion of what beauty is. So what I find beautiful, you might not find beautiful.
No.
And
you think?
Like, so on. Do you know what I mean?
I understand that. But there's a level that
generality.
Everybody usually typically will be able to say this is the threshold that these people are probably more on the average side, these people are more on the better looking side, and most people would agree with that. That's why we have supermodels.
Yeah.
That's why we have people on the runway. That's why we have certain people that go on Love Island. That's why we have all these kind of things, bro. Like, so when people say all of this trying to make everyone be the same, it doesn't make sense, because the world don't work like that.
No, it doesn't.
Well, this goes back to the conventional beauty standards.
The world don't work like that. You are in delusion if you think the world works like that.
So it goes back to
that. Say what you want to. Go on.
Am I interrupting?
No. Go on.
Right. So conventional beauty standards, obviously, like we were saying, they change nearly every 10 years. So it goes from like one day it'll be skinny, one day it'll be curvy, one day it'll be this. But the models that we see on TV is part of the propaganda of, okay, so if you don't look this certain way, you now don't feel beautiful because you're not fitting into the narrow beauty standard. If you line up like the 90s supermodels, yes, they're gorgeous, but they don't represent society as a whole. So you can't then base beauty off, okay, you don't look like this supermodel, you don't look like this conventional beautiful person, so you're not beautiful now. Like, it doesn't work like that.
Clearly.
Do you think all men are 10s?
No. We haven't said all women are 10s.
What?
I'm saying.
No.
The
You're saying what you're saying.
hypocrisy.
But I asked the question, do you think all men are 10s? And she said no.
Immediate no.
So why is it all
Hypocrite.
this? Oh, it looks in the Bible. Listen. When I said, when I was talking about the joke that all women are 10s, and then you came with the looks in the eye of the beholder and all of this other stuff. But when I made it about men, then it's automatically no. There's no confusion. Don't you think that's a bit weird?
So the difference between the questioning is that you said, do you think all men are 10? So I'm talking from my eye of my beholder.
Okay.
I am the beholder, and according to this beholder, I do not believe all men are 10.
Do you think all women are 10s?
Some women, no, they're not all 10.
Okay, cool. Do you think all women are 10s?
Are we going based on like only superficial?
My
This is what
gosh,
I mean.
this is not
You're
that
talking about-
difficult.
Physical attraction.
Well, probably, like in my opinion, no. I'm not gonna look at every fucking person and think, okay, you're a 10.
Oh, cool. Then when I said it, why was that even a discussion? You should have just gone straight past it. When I said that, women say that all women are 10s, you shouldn't even have a problem with it, because you just agreed that all women are 10s. No, but I'm saying that it shouldn't even been a discussion, because we know that all women can't be
I was
10s.
just alliterating the point that there are different standards of beauty. So even though you might be looking at a group of girls and thinking, oh, okay, why is she calling her mate a 10? You might not see the beauty that she sees. Do you understand
But we
that?
understand that not all women can be 10s. We understand that.
If that makes you feel better, then yes, we understand it.
What?
I mean,
It's not what I think. It's like, come on. Not all women can be 10s. Not all men can be 10s. Why is that so hard? Like, bro, what?
Everyone hit the like button.
The
Over 500
delusion
people
is so-
watching right now.
It's
Appreciate all of
wild.
you. Make sure you hit the like
You would
button and
think-
that.
Let me
Get more
pause it
eyes on
real
this,
quick.
man. We are all we
You
got.
would think that these are like paid actors. No, bro. Like, you should see his street interviews. And he does, this is like, I think it's his 40th one on this one. Like, it's always something. What? This is in London. I don't know if there's a huge difference, but this wild. This always happens. There's only like a handful of streams where there isn't someone being completely delusional. Anyways, press and play again.
Alright, and make sure you hit the super chat as well. Be hand in your pocket, stop being a cheapskate. Yeah, support what we're doing. Obviously, big up to the guests though. They're actually doing bits, man. I appreciate them here and all of that. Alright, next question, yeah. How has the internet affected dating and relationships?
Heavily.
I think there's more options now. So it's more rapid, and I think people don't necessarily give each other a chance because it's just so fast. It's like you can either play hot or not on your phone, or you can meet up with one guy one day and then you're already on like another date with another guy the next day. So where it's so fast, it's hard to maybe like connect with people in the same way. I think. Not looking at that.
What do you think?
Yeah, I guess it's like easier to connect with other people, isn't it? Like, I mean, Meghan and Harry met over the internet, didn't they?
Oh my
Is it? I don't know.
lord.
Yeah, so they, I think, Harry slid into Meghan's DMs.
Imagine that. Imagine that you're some woman, yeah, and then Prince Royalty of England slides in your day. Oh, what's going on, yo?
Mad thing, that's
Exactly.
crazy.
So it's like, it makes it easier.
Hey Jennifer,
like-
Famous
welcome
guy
back.
sliding
How are
to
you?
lots of DMs.
Yeah, I've had a few. It's been fun.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
What? Just talking to them or meeting up with them?
I had to sign an NDA, so I'm sorry.
Oh, so that means some cheeks.
No, there was no cheats, actually. I'm not that type of girl. So,
So why would you have to
appreciate
sign an NDA
Because
if you just
listen,
talking
like,
normal?
do you know what it is about like talking to people in America? They love to give over an
Oh,
NDA.
you in America and that?
And like they just love to give NDAs over. Like America's NDA central. So it doesn't matter whether or not you're just talking to them for business or just
You
talking to them for
international
anything.
for real then?
I told you I'm an international DJ.
DJ and what, bruv?
Well, you can listen to my mixes on SoundCloud. I'll plug myself because he doesn't.
I bet the mixes go hard, bruv.
As does everyone else.
Anyway, yeah, so what was he saying about internet again? How it's affected?
So obviously it makes it a lot easier for people to connect. Like people that maybe back in the day, back in, I don't know, like the 90s, would have to fly to the country to be like, oh my God, I've just met Chris Brown. Like now you can kind of just go to the country or go to like a place or see them online and do all that stuff. I mean, there's loads of stuff on TikTok, isn't there? Like with girls that have slid into like Fitblers DMs and stuff like that and like got replies from them. I think it's quite exciting. I mean, like that's
For
what
women,
you want to
yeah.
do.
For women, yeah.
And
For
for
women.
men, like, look,
Yeah.
regardless, like if you can shoot your shot like that, I just say go ahead and do it. I
mean,
get quite flattered.
I understand, like, with the internet, is the opportunity for guys to slide into any woman's DMs is there, yeah. But I still, and this is my opinion, and this is the opinion of most guys I've interacted with or spoke to and all of that, here and abroad, yeah, especially the States, is that, yeah, the internet has been a benefit in dating and relationships, but it more benefits women because women will have more options of maybe higher value guys. Like, so
Completely.
like you said, you've had like, you know, high profile guys slide in your DMs and that, and NDA central, whatever. But probably a guy on your looks level or whatever, is he really having blue check women sliding his DMs like that? Probably not to the same
No.
frequency as you, if any. Do you understand?
No, I don't understand.
okay.
So wait,
Oh,
you
okay.
think that if a girl without a blue check slides into a boy's DMs,
Mm.
that's different to a boy?
Yeah.
No,
Doing it to a
that's-
girl.
no.
What
no,
are
no,
you,
no,
what
no.
are you
what he
trying to
was
say?
saying
Explain
at
yourself
all.
using
Okay,
words.
I mean, it was clear the first
It's
time, but
very clear.
I'll repeat. It was clear.
Yeah.
But I'll repeat it for you. Yeah. Basically, if you have a boy and a girl, yeah, and they're both a 6 out of 10, yeah, the boy who's a 6 out of 10, he's the one that's gonna have to chase because that's what men usually do. Men are the ones that usually chase, yeah, and men are the ones that usually face most rejection.
Yep.
Yeah, women usually don't have to chase. Guys come to them. Then after that, women are gonna have more options now. So basically, now a guy could be blue check. He could be a rapper, footballer, whatever. He can be scrolling through Instagram, see this chick, and then slide in her DMs, and she's obviously gonna be open to dating or seeing or sleeping with this guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas with guys, first of all, we're the ones that chase. Second of all, women usually like to date up. They usually want to date a guy that has money or is good looking and blah blah blah. Why is a woman that's a blue check going to
You
Go down in a dating hierarchy and date a guy that's a 6? Why? If she's a blue check, she's probably rubbing shoulders with other blue check guys. She's gonna date those guys. Why is she gonna go and
where'd that come from?
DM
That's
some
not true,
random guy?
though. That's not true.
Go on, tell me how
Go
it's
on.
not true. Go on.
Tell us
Why
how
are
it's
you
not
getting
true.
so upset?
No,
Who
because I
hurt
want
you?
It's
to
not
hear the
upset.
logic. I want to hear the logic.
Who
I want to
hurt
hear the
you
logic.
today?
Bro, no one hurt
No
me.
one
I'm
hurt.
doing
Stop
great.
that.
Listen, I'm doing
Stop
great.
that.
I'm doing great. So like,
Every
try and
time.
stop
Who
trying to
hurt
make
you?
it. Oh,
Are you
hurt.
feeling
I'm not
okay?
hurt about nothing.
Did you have a bad
just
breakup
figure
in
of
your room?
speech, but clearly you've been
Nah, it's a shaming line. It's
but
a
it's
shaming
fine.
line. It's a
Anyway,
shaming line.
so
It's shaming.
Shaming line.
It's really shaming.
my way of thinking with that is the fact that just because guys look at a girl and they might DM a girl that's a 6 or 10 or whatever they view, whatever it is, it doesn't necessarily mean that the girl receiving it is going to be on it 100%, because I'm not going to lie, I have had a few.
Yeah, you reject the guy, innit?
Yeah, and I reject them,
Yeah.
regardless whether or
Yeah.
not they,
Exactly.
regardless
You
of
have
whether or
the
not they have a blue
privilege
check
of
or
being
not.
able
Just
to do that
FYI,
easily.
that's period on the mic.
Okay.
And
That
second
don't
of
change what I
all,
said. Go on.
if a girl has got a blue tick, it doesn't necessarily mean that she doesn't want someone that might be a bit more low key. Like, I know a lot of girls, myself included, that I would rather date someone that's not so high profile on social media, because I would like my love life
When
to be
did you
private.
decide that?
From early doors.
So why was
After
you
being
dating
with
a
those
I
men,
wasn't
that's when
dating,
you
but this is the
decided
thing.
that.
My little NDA doesn't mean that I was dating anyone. Doesn't mean
Oh, you was just smashing.
doesn't mean
You
that
was just-
it doesn't mean I fucked anyone.
It doesn't mean,
just
but
means.
you're not saying you didn't, though.
Okay, I didn't fuck anyone.
There
Just
you go.
for the fucking
NDA,
sake of life.
obviously. That's-
Anyway, like at the end of the day, don't be immature about it. Just accept what I'm saying.
No problem.
At the end of the day, just because I had to
Shaming
sign one,
language.
whatever, doesn't mean anything happened. It just means that,
Don't
look,
be
it was
immature
an
about it,
opportunity,
just
I
accept what
spoke,
I'm
didn't like the person, but still, I'm not that person to go run to the Daily Mail to be out here like, oh, FYI, this person's been in my DMs. Who cares? Do you know what I mean? So
That doesn't change what I said.
No, it
it
doesn't.
doesn't change what you say, but it does put it in a different perspective. It basically opens up the floor and realizing there's more perspectives than just yours.
The perspective that you're showing me is that, yeah, you rejected some guys that are high profile. Okay, it doesn't change the fact that you got more options than the guy that's the same level as you.
But so does he. But Shannon, baby.
How
what
does
are you
he?
saying?
You're saying stuff and not really proving in your point.
No,
You're just saying
just
stuff.
saying, just feeling.
Like,
That's it.
I made the point. Yeah, I put my case out there that like the man and the woman's gonna have more options, and now because of the internet, she's got more access to more men across the
Alrighty,
world.
that's
Yeah,
enough.
and
Finish
the
my
man
draft
who
from
has
the
to do the
picture.
chasing is probably not gonna have as
Going up
many
picture,
high
page
profile
I'm
people
drawing
hitting
here.
him up as the woman. It's just that simple. You didn't address that.
It's not
You
simple.
started talking
It's
about.
really not simple,
You
You
though.
started then why didn't you talk about that? And why did you start talking
Because I
about
was
because
talking
you
from my
didn't accept the advances of blue check guys?
That's all you took away from my conversation.
That's all you said.
I
What
think-
else
all
did
you
you say
said.
then?
Okay.
What else did you
Well,
say?
okay, what I said was the fact that everybody has as much options. Them finding me is the same way as me finding someone else. And you also said the fact that a girl that has a blue check wouldn't necessarily go for 6 out of 10. I literally was telling you that a girl with a blue check might necessarily want someone that
Okay,
isn't in
but
the private
I
eye.
understand.
I answered your question.
I understand
Let
that
Shannon speak though, because I feel like Shannon hasn't spoken.
You're not in control. Stop
I know,
saying
but
what
I'm
I
just
should be
saying, like,
doing.
Shannon
I'm
should
just
speak.
Say what
saying,
you
but
want,
you're,
but
you're
you're
not
not
the
in
host,
control. Stop doing
so
that.
stop.
At the end of the day, like, boom.
You're not
Yeah,
the
there's. Stop doing that. Like, seriously, stop doing that. Like, you're disrespecting the platform now. Stop
No
doing
one's
that.
disrespecting
You are
you.
disrespecting. You are
Yes,
disrespecting.
yes, you
You are.
Oh my
I already said
God.
something and cool, and then you're saying, oh, no, she should speak. She should speak.
Okay,
While
I'm
talking.
sorry. Go on.
Do you not know what you're doing or when you're being disrespectful? You don't
I'm not
understand
being
that.
disrespectful,
Yes,
but go
you
on.
are.
Are being
Yes, you
disrespectful
are.
because this is a
Should we
podcast.
move
This is a,
on?
Yes, you
and you're
are.
laughing. Like, what's funny? What's the joke? What's the joke?
I just think you're just taking this really seriously.
No,
I mean,
because
I'm here
people
for
don't-
it.
you know why?
But I'm
That's
just
the
like, look,
problem.
I'm
No,
not,
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
even
no,
trying
That's
no,
the
no.
problem.
Okay,
It
go on.
is
The reason why it's
serious. This is his
disrespectful
job.
because everything here costs money.
Yes.
Every people are putting out their time and their money to do this and run this show. It's a professional show. And the first rule was don't interrupt the host when
No
I was
one's
talking.
interrupting you.
And you're doing it right now. No one's interrupting you while I'm speaking. That is interrupting. Do I need to get a dictionary for you?
Oh, and now you're getting
Should we move
insulted.
along then?
I feel like we should move
No,
along.
it's not
I know.
insulting,
I feel like we
it's-
should move along. Like, look, I'm not trying to
You are
disrespect
I didn't
you.
know kick
I
her.
can
Very-
you acknowledge that up to this point
I-
you was disrespectful?
I was
Can you
not
acknowledge?
disrespecting you at all. Not at all. I was just literally showing my opinion, and I could
While I
tell.
was
And
Well,
every single time you were
disrespect.
talking, Shannon was trying to talk too. So I was just trying to look out for my girl, and that is
Shut
literally all it
up.
was. So apologies if
You don't need to moderate. You don't need to
apologies if it
moderate.
looked like I was trying to take control. Because
It's not about
that
look like.
is not
It's
the
not
case.
about look like. It's the fact of the matter is you're just not following the rules. That's all it is.
That's all
Like,
it is.
That's all it is.
Apologies.
Move along.
Bit awkward, but
Move along.
It's not awkward. I do this all the time. It's not. It's not
I know. I
nothing.
feel like you get a kick out of it. but that's fine.
I'm used to girls like you. It's not nothing. Nothing.
I ain't special. Shit.
I know.
It is. I
That's
know.
100%. It's very, very common actually.
Okay,
Very.
babes, that's fine. I don't mind. But what was you going
We
to
were
say
talking
though? I
about
feel
blue
bad.
checks.
Someone's calling me. Love the song, by the way.
I was just saying,
Oh,
so
Oops, there we go.
say if
Get
you're,
the mic.
oh sorry, say if you're used to dating men of a certain, okay, you're dating loads of men with blue ticks, they might have a different lifestyle, and even if you've got a blue tick, you might be after something different. They would go for
oh Lord. All right, I gotta take this call. I think we're gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream early. Unfortunate, but I was about to end it soon anyways because it was getting that time. Hey John, how are you? Unfortunately, I keep getting interrupted by this call. I'm probably gonna have to take it. We'll see.
for people that aren't
They call
necessarily.
again. I could just call.
You know what I mean?
If
They might not
call
have the
again, I'm gonna have to
status.
take it. And then
Do you
close the
think
stream.
women
Unfortunately,
typically like to date down?
But that's not necessarily dating down though.
I asked the question. Do you think women like to typically
What
date
would you
down?
define as
Thank
date
you.
down?
What's your definition?
Okay, dating down as in money, looks, status.
like it's
So what you're
very
saying,
simple.
he's got, in your eyes, nothing going for him. Because he
Not
doesn't have money,
necessarily.
looks, or status.
I said very clear what I said. Do you think women like to date down? And you asked him in terms of what, and I said looks, money, and status. Do women typically like to date down?
I've seen it, yeah. I've
Do
seen
women
it.
like to typically date down?
Some women do, so I
It's
guess
such
they
a
like
sweeping
it.
statement because you expect me to be like, yes, all women.
Thank you very much for the stickers, John.
I never said
I
you have to
appreciate
say
it.
all, and I didn't say all. I said typically.
Yeah.
Do you not
So
understand?
typically, women. No, but still, it's just such a sweeping
It's so
statement. You
sweeping.
can't then be like, okay, because I have this
No,
opinion, I'm now
you
going to
can
put it on
literally
every
say
single other human that I've come
no, and
into
then he
contact
can say
with.
why,
No.
and
If
then
I'm
you
asking
can
you what
provide
you
your
think about
point. It
something,
is
I'm
so
asking you directly
simple.
what you think.
Yeah, but then you're asking.
I'm not
You're
asking
asking
the
what
whole
I think
world.
about of all women.
I didn't say
Say
all
all.
women. I said typically.
Typically.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Do you understand English, bro? I said
Excuse me?
typically. I said if I say typically, does that mean all?
So yeah, but oh my god. So
No, but I'm asking you. Does typically mean all?
Yes, it does.
you're in the
No.
way you're
Typically
using
means
it.
all.
Typical,
In the way you're using it.
typical is a plural way of saying what is the average, which you love averages, of women.
In the context
Typical
with which
means
you're
all.
using it, you're saying typically
I'm
women,
Googling the word typical.
women
Me too.
as a collective, typically women have this opinion.
Alright, hold on one sec. Everyone hit the like button. Typical.
Lord. Thank you for the
typically
fireworks.
means
Thank you for
all.
the star
Let's see
stickers.
what Google says.
Obviously.
Man,
Oh my
bro,
god.
No, because
John,
no.
More often than not is what typically
these
means.
two
basically.
are just
Love you.
insufferable at
In
some
most
points.
cases, it doesn't say all.
more often than not.
Just kind of
Yeah, but you said all. No,
You
you,
said-
you just said
mate.
in most
Wait,
cases.
you're
Now,
making
You
it
said all.
We-
no,
That
but
is
there's
not the
words have
definition.
meanings,
So
though.
you're saying more often
clearly.
than not, women only value these things. Is that not what you were saying?
Oh shit, bruv. She just forgot everything I just said.
No, she's actually telling you what you just said in a bit more of a simplified
No,
way.
you can't tell the person the question and then say, no, this is your question. That don't make sense.
Okay, then.
I asked you a simple question. Do you think
Well, then
women
we
typically like to
disagree.
date down?
We disagree, and I refuse
Disagree
to
about-
answer.
Disagree
about
what?
what?
About the way
I
the
refuse
question
to
was
answer because
phrased?
there's no way I
What?
can talk
I feel like
about.
whatever I say, you're like,
Yeah.
But I
No,
can't
you
answer
just
the
told me
question.
typically is all. That's where we
More
went off.
often than not.
So why did you
So
say it's
that's
all? Why did you say it's
majority.
all?
Majority.
So it's
Closer
all,
to all.
It's
That's
all
not
majority then.
all.
Okay, you're getting hung up on me saying one word.
No, because
No.
words have meaning.
They
If
do.
you
Yeah,
say-
and you're using it typically.
and I'm using the word right.
That's the problem.
Are you?
You're making
Yes,
me
because
tired.
You're asking if
most of the time doesn't
Get out.
mean
So
does not mean
tired.
At this
all
point,
of the
get
time.
out.
Do you understand that? If something happens most of the time, does it mean it happens every time? No. So I'm
I
actually
feel
using
like-
the word right. in the context.
Yeah,
of
you're
using
asking
it.
a question. I answer the question, and then you're getting strung up on it.
I'm not. You didn't answer the
You
question.
didn't answer
You
the
were talking
question.
about all, and I'm saying I'm not saying all. I said typically. Do you not understand?
I
Obviously
don't
not.
want to talk about typically anymore.
Wow.
But I'm actually.
Mad, boy.
Yeah, you're telling
Wow.
me. You're telling
No,
me.
you lot are mad, bruv.
You're
Because
mad.
you think typically means all, and then when I googled it, now you
Don't
change.
let him draw you
It's
out.
like a little bit of gaslighting in it. I should have known.
Gaslighting.
Gaslighting now.
known.
Now he's
making me tired. I
gaslighting.
just want to watch Netflix.
Bruh. I mean, if you want to go and watch
Go.
Netflix, you can go, bruv. Like,
You don't have to stay there.
Don't disrespect the platform about I'm getting tired. Bro, you can go, bruv. Like, I don't really care if you stay or you don't. Like, you can go.
Well, I'm
bruv.
professional, so I'm going to
So
stay
then,
out the whole
Bull
time.
crap. You're not
respect the
acting
thing and
like
don't
it.
talk about you want to walk off and do Netflix.
No
Like,
one
who do you
said I was
think you are,
talking.
bro?
Wow.
I think it was a joke.
It was a joke.
Nah, then what? Then you need to think about the kind of jokes you use.
you need to chill out.
No, you
No.
need to
And
chill
just
out
take
because
a
you're
breather.
disrespectful, man.
You need to literally chill out.
Everyone has been nice, you know, hospitality, all of that thing, and you're just saying, oh yeah, I'm getting tired, I want to go and watch Netflix. Like, what do you mean, bro? Like, what do you mean?
Don't twist my words.
That's
Just take a breather.
What did you say then?
Take a
Hey,
breather. Let's
Jennifer,
move on
again,
to the
how
next
are you?
What did you say then?
I don't want to make it a thing. Let's move on to the next question.
Right, I don't know what you lot think.
Let's move on to the next
Stop, stop
question.
talking, bro. Stop talking.
Okay,
Now,
that makes you happy.
now he's
Stop
getting
talking.
pissed.
No problem.
Stop talking.
And
Okay.
Jennifer left again.
Jesus Christ, bro. This is mad, bro.
So confused.
So confused.
There's nothing to be
I know.
confused
I'm just
about.
wondering why this keeps like.
Because she's rude, yeah, and when I say certain things, you seem to not understand what I'm saying, so it makes the kind of conversation very difficult.
Very.
Like, it's hard to moderate when I've got somebody who speaks over and says things like, I'm getting tired, I'm bored, or move on, and she needs to talk and tries to talk like you're in charge here when you're not. And then, like, when I was asking you a normal question and using words like typically is, like, for some reason that word is being confused for something else, which I'm not saying. Like, it makes the conversation very, very difficult. You can't have a smooth conversation when one person's doing that and the other person's doing the other thing. But it's alright, let's move on at this point. Cool. This is funny, bruv. Funny, like,
Really?
alright,
Look-
cool.
God.
I wouldn't even say funny, like sad. Sad,
Do
honestly.
you like to travel? And that's a personal. So this is direct. So I'm not talking about the whole world or women all over the place. Do you like to travel? Yeah. Well, like, what do you like about traveling? What makes you happy about traveling?
I just want to see the world. So much to see.
Yeah, what kind of places you've been to?
Well, do you know what? That's the one thing. So this year I'm booking places to go, but I've been like Egypt, Amsterdam, Spain, like just general ones. But this year I want to do Europe and do Australia next year. I just want to see the world. There's so much to see. So,
Alright.
yeah, of course.
Just a few more minutes, guys. We're
What
going to
about
end the
yourself? Do you
stream.
like to travel?
Love it.
I'm going to
What kind of places are the best
continue
places
this
you've been to?
tomorrow. I got some other work that I got to do.
Singapore and Bali.
Just a few more minutes, though.
Okay. What do you like about traveling?
It's just getting to know new cultures, isn't it? Really, like everybody else.
Okay. New cultures.
Mhm.
Okay. Alright. Have you come across any culture that was kind of like you felt was you enjoyed more than like being here in the UK?
Not really, no.
Is it? For real? Oh, okay. Interesting. So, would you travel for love?
What do you mean, like, if your partner went travelling, go with them?
No, let's say you're here, you're in the UK, yeah, and then let's say you spoke to someone on a dating app online or whatever in any way, yeah, and they was in Singapore. Would you travel for love? Like, you've been chatting to them, like video calls, all that, FaceTime, all of that, and then they was like, just come, like, get me, we're
Maybe.
yeah, you would.
Yeah, like if I had a connection and I really like that person, I'd get on a plane.
Okay.
Fun, somewhere to go.
Okay.
Alright, so you'd be open to it.
Yeah.
Cool. What about yourself? Would you travel for love?
Yeah, I would.
Just straight, just
No questions.
well, like, okay,
Love that.
what kind of guy like would be the type that would like, you know, you'd be happy to go and travel for? Would you go anywhere?
Not like a war-torn country. Not Seattle.
Yeah. Would you go to like most places that? Are, yeah.
It's fun. It's an adventure, isn't it?
Yeah. Would you pack up and leave everything and just go?
Oh
there?
God, no! Not just leave everything.
Oh.
You haven't met the person. You need to meet them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But They might want to come to you.
Yeah, well, yeah. True, they come to you. But I'm just wondering what your lot's mindset is about going out and that. Where's the furthest you've gone to meet a guy? How far have you travelled?
It's still in England.
Yeah, but like, let's say
How
how long was
far?
the trip? Like, how the longest trip you've made to go meet a guy?
I think my ex is like an hour and a half away.
Hour and a half. That's not too bad though. Obviously.
No, but on the train it'd be like 2
2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. What about yourself?
I'm trying to think. To be fair, I don't think I've ever like travelled for love. Like,
Because it was just in the vicinity.
no, I don't really fall in love like that. So I haven't.
But why not?
Because I don't want to.
Why don't you want to be in love?
Because I want to focus on myself and my career and get money for
Here
myself.
we go.
Makes sense.
You know, when you make all this money, then what? How long are you gonna do this for?
I don't know, but I feel like I'll be hot enough to
doesn't
be able to
know.
get myself a toy boy if I need to.
You want a toy boy?
I don't want one, but if I
Wow.
need one, I think
You're gonna
I
need
can.
one because that's
Wow.
your plan, innit? You
If
want
I
to get
need,
money,
if
innit?
I need one, I
Sup,
can get
Larry?
one. Yeah.
Meat slapper. I
You seem like the type, like guys, pretty
I
much
see you.
like kind of
Nice name. Nice
always
name.
chasing you and all that. Is that accurate?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes
Up.
Most times.
you get guys. Do you
Watching
get
this dude.
okay? The guys that you
He
like.
was getting a little
pretty
insufferable
much
before.
get them.
He asked just basic
Like when you
questions,
like a
and
guy,
these
do you
women
pretty
had
much,
a.
yeah, I'm gonna get
just-
this guy, and he usually
Like,
converts
guys,
like.
I don't know how to
drops,
confuse such a basic
I mean,
question,
I
but
haven't been
whatever.
beaten yet with my
You haven't.
score.
And now
She
this
hasn't
girl's
been
saying,
beaten yet.
I don't
What
want
about you?
love.
Like the
I'd
same
rather
kind of
just
life you're living.
What?
work
Just
and
Like
get a
if you like a
boy
guy
toy.
out there, like boom, you meet a guy and it's
Crazy.
just like I want him. I've got him, bruv. Already, I've got him. You don't even know it yet. I've got
Yeah,
It's
him.
you
not
already
even
know.
like
You
he
already know
like
before you
traps
got
women
them,
into
don't
question.
you?
He
Yeah,
asks
I
them
already know that.
simple
I
questions,
already know.
and for
It's just
whatever
straight up,
reason,
you know. When you look
they
at them,
find
you know.
somehow, some way
They don't
to
even know. They're
confuse
just
it.
living
They don't
their
even,
life.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
I heard this thing that guys kind of do that though, like as soon as they
They're
see you, you
constantly
can kind of,
interrupting
they
him.
put you in a category.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so you know. I feel like as a girl you can read energy, you know. I feel like I know if someone's better than me,
Wow.
usually.
Yo, you know.
No, but let's say it's
when
a
you
guy that
see
he doesn't even know you're there yet.
Mm.
But you're like, I want
Raven
that guy.
Simone.
I haven't.
Oh,
met
it
one.
Like, you're not
works
able to
every
do that
yeah,
shit.
works every
Yeah.
time. Just do the drink thing.
Yeah.
What's that?
I
What's
can
that?
drink
see
thing.
The
it.
drink thing.
Oh
you just
yeah,
have
hey,
the
you got
drink.
hit the
That's a
light
good
bar
one.
tricks. Strategies.
The
What's the drink thing?
Works every time. You have a drink, got your straw,
But yeah,
take
like
your
the
drink,
questions he
you look
asked,
at
like
him,
one
make
was
eye contact, and you look back at your drink, look up again,
Shoot.
and if he's still making eye contact with you, he'll come over.
we were on.
Is that what
They were
happens?
arguing
Yeah,
for
if
so
you
long. I
keep
forgot
waiting,
what
if
the
you just
last
sit down,
question
look
was.
up
That's just
again,
great.
works every time.
That's it. Where
And then you don't even have to go up to them, and they'll come up to you.
They'll come over.
They will.
The eyes.
And they're like, oh, you was looking at me. I was like, no,
No,
I think you were
wasn't.
looking at me. Yeah, you're right. Works every time.
Have you done that?
Yeah,
Now it's all
100%.
normal now.
I don't ever
Just
go
wait
up to
for
a
it.
guy.
This is
But why
like the
not?
second or
Why do
third
I need
time
to?
he
It's 2023,
diffused
I
the
mean,
situation, get him
equal
Yeah,
calm
then you can
again
equally just
to
come
start
with me.
continuing on with the podcast. Like
though, is it?
they were
But,
being
okay, cool,
mad
no problem.
disrespectful.
That's
Not
it,
necessarily
Your lot lives
the
are-
white girl,
are
but the
really
black girl was
easy.
being mad disrespectful,
Have you heard
saying
of a
like,
thing called Passport?
I'm bored.
Passport
I want to go watch
No.
Netflix.
We were saying this.
Yeah.
Mad
Alright,
disrespectful,
So
bro.
Passport Bros
She's like, I
are
don't know what you're
a
talking
group of
about. How am I
guys that
being
are a
rude?
movement
How
of
am I being
guys that-
disrespectful?
like predominantly in the USA and in the
Can't
UK,
make it
right?
up.
And they're basically guys that are saying that like, rah, like I've had enough of trying to date in this side of the world. They want to go to other countries,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
more like third world countries, or maybe,
Yep.
maybe like countries that are more patriotic countries, not patriotic, patriarchal.
Bro, she was literally saying,
You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
want love.
Yeah,
I want to
like-
focus on my
Not-
career
not-
and
it could be
perhaps
lot.
have
It
a
could be
boy
African
toy
countries,
later.
it could be
Okay.
Caribbean countries, it could be, you know, Middle
Patriarchy.
Eastern. Middle Eastern. I know what
this
you
world
mean,
is
but like,
finished.
like not the West, innit? Not like the way we are
Almost
living over here.
not
Do you get
less
what I'm saying?
modern, but less more traditional.
traditional,
More
yeah.
traditional, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, like more traditional, maybe like value the guy is the head of the household type countries, yeah. And they go to them countries to maybe find love, find a wife and stuff like that. So, like, what do you think about that?
I missed the question, but I think
I suppose it depends, really.
it was about
doesn't it?
Passport Bros.
Because I don't know. Have you ever seen like Married at First Sight and all them sort of ones? No. But like they'll go and marry people,
See, that's-
and it's like,
that's
is it
the
for genuine
crazy
reasons?
thing. Let me pause it.
Oh, you get.
He's not even doing that. See, the way how he sets up his podcast is actually genius. Because there are a lot of podcasts that will call him out of everything. He doesn't even need to do that. He literally, like, his strategy is literally just let them talk. And the audience will see for themselves. He doesn't have to call them out. He might ask questions and like I think he did, if I remember correctly, he did do that a lot before, but I think he realized like he doesn't even have to do that. All he has to do is just let them talk. They out themselves. It happens so many times. Definitely sub to this dude, because even like when like the guests get unruly. No. That's not it. Like you should see some of his other podcasts where like he has. You should see some of his other podcasts where he has multiple times just women getting unruly, like completely psycho, and how he handles it. He handles it in a very specific way because he's on YouTube. So he has to do it in a way. I'm a Theo Von guy. But like he handles it in a way because he's on YouTube to essentially allow them to make themselves look like an asshole. He doesn't have to do it. All he's doing is asking simple questions, like for real, and he's keeping his answers for real. He like he's not capping, but he calls them out on their cap. Oh, thank you very much, Larry, for the follow. I'll make sure to follow back. Hold on, let me see. I've been recording. Okay, I got to do my outro for this recording, and I'll do another recording. I'm not ending the stream, not yet. All right, so I'm going to end the video there, guys. Remember, life gets you down. It's probably a little more force. I'll be seeing you.